What up, everybody? Welcome to Light Talk. My name is Jason.
I'm Sergio.
I'm Goat.
Double KCC.
Double KCC. Come on, man. Get it right. It's K double CC.
K double CC.
Right. That's K double CC. Welcome to the online talking show. You know, guys. You might have some girls later on. Sit around, talk about things.
Girls, really?
Yeah, we're going to have girls.
Titties on us?
Yeah,
Titties on us?
titties.
Wow.
This
really?
is YouTube, not Pornhub. I'm hot.
Hey, wait. Titties is not a porn or bad word. It's an expression for the more lovelier part of the female anatomy.
Not they're sagging and got like stretch marks.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with that.
They need love. They need love. We love you no matter what you look like.
Well, I'm
If you got stretch marks, that's okay.
I'm not
You just
judging.
play connect the dots. Bam!
What was we talking about? See, this is what happens when you got just guys talking about random shit. Alright, but concept of the show. Pick topics we want to talk about, or you might pick topics that we want to talk about. You know, you never know. You might pick something. What's one of the topics we can talk about that they might pick, you know?
Well, one of the many topics that we like to do here is a small little segment we do. It's called Never Happened.
Never happened?
Never Happened.
So let me give you a little background for that. Never happened is anything that sucked, that you would never ever let somebody see, even if they was dying, even if they asked you, I want to see this, read this. What else?
You mean like that Superman movie that y'all forced me to go see?
I didn't force you to do shit.
You talking about the last one?
Or it shouldn't have never been made
Before
in the
versus
first place.
Yo,
That too.
we're going to talk about that real quick.
Yes.
That movie, the ships was shaped like dicks and balls. I'm sorry. Might not agree out there. Whoever loved the movie, I'm sorry. But
Sorry, Shadow, but once again, you love dick.
and balls.
Ha!
Who was the actor who played Green Lantern? He's playing Deadpool now. Hopefully he doesn't fuck that up.
Ryan
Yeah, the guy, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Green
Okay,
Lantern.
so let me say this on the record right
Here we
now.
go, here we
Ryan
go.
Reynolds actually is a competent actor.
Yes,
he
he
just
is.
keeps getting shitty scripts. The Green Lantern script was not totally shitty, but it was shitty enough that it kind of ruined some things for people and it kind of fucked him over. Not his fault.
We agree.
When he
I agree
played
with
Deadpool
that.
the first time in one of our topics of tonight, X-Men Origins.
Oh, God.
Shit-tastical movie.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
talk about
God.
that. Let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
can we take a moment to talk about
Yes,
that?
we
And
can.
first of all, I will not blame Ryan Reynolds for his shitty depiction of Deadpool in that movie because it was not his fault. It was not his fault.
Wow, that was
you had shitty
an
writers from Fox
abomination
fuck that over.
That they made Deadpool.
Only on Fox.
He had
Only
no
on
sense of
20th
humor,
Century Fox.
and he had a sword, anti-mantium sword that came through his hand, which made no sense because if it retracted, he couldn't bend his fucking arm.
Right. Now, and then he didn't. And he didn't. Hold up. Wait. And he didn't talk.
Oh, yeah.
He's supposed to say
He's
something in his mouth.
supposed to be the most hilarious character.
Yeah,
out
can
of
we
the Marvel
talk?
universe.
Yeah, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
The terrible CGing at the end, where it was like, oh, we're gonna make his face like this horrible blob thing that is completely closed off, but also kind of throw reference to his mask in there by putting this darkness around his eyes that looks like the shape of the coma shape, whatever you call that shit, around his eyes on his mask.
Yeah.
Okay, question: why didn't you just fucking give him the mask when he was at the beginning of the fucking show, still human? And even more so, why would you suddenly have him mutate out to be this fucking gross blob? I'm absorbing all.
Did he
powers
teleport
sort of-
too?
Yes, he
Yeah.
teleported to
Like
him.
he's supposed to
Inside,
have a
outside.
teleporting belt that had limited uses.
Yeah.
If he used it too many times, it went haywire.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same thing as
Yeah.
with Silver Samurai.
And the
Which people
fucking-
keeps forgetting that, yes, Silver Samurai does not really have power.
And not to mention, Deadpool's role was very short-lived. It was very limited.
Yeah,
like
it was.
it was just not.
But he sucked in it, so we're just going to say.
And the
Yeah,
thing
well,
is,
he-
his
No,
power.
wait, he didn't suck. The writer sucked.
Thank you.
So, on X-Men Origins, I say that movie should have never happened.
Never.
Never?
let me
Never,
describe
ever.
it this way.
Let's take a moment of silence like that.
First of all,
We
let's
should've
take a
been-
moment of silence
Yeah,
for the
yes.
fact that one, conspiracy theorist will not be joining us tonight. For he let himself get caught up going to Cub Scouts and then being pussy whipped. So bow your heads for like 3 seconds for the pussy whipped soldier falling.
Should we?
And now let's make fun of him.
Alright, come on, wait, first you go to the Nah, alright. So, X-Men Origins,
X-Men Origins.
Should never happen.
This is what should have happened. When
What
they
should
were
have
writing X-Men Origins and they handed it to the director, and the director picked it up and read it. Instead of going, yeah, sure, we can make a movie with this, he should have went,
where's he going? He just walked away. He just walked away. Hold
Yeah.
up. Hold up.
Yes,
And he
it was
flushed
total
it down
shit.
the
It was
toilet.
total shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Total shots how you
he
do
could have spread it with his chocolate.
Yeah.
You know what I meant? You know what I mean?
Wipe his ass with it right there in front of him. I would have. I absolutely would have.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Next movie.
Next movie.
Women. I mean, woman.
No, Catwoman.
Cat thing.
There should have been multiple Catwomen than one Catwoman, because a movie with Catwomen.
Might have gotten somebody laid when they made that
Just
movie.
saying. But Catwoman, Halle Berry as an actress, good. As a superhero actress, shitty.
She was
How could
so
you go
robotic.
So does this mean that you agree with me when I say that Halle Berry does not fit as Storm?
Nope, she doesn't.
How she went from
At all.
Storm to Catwoman?
Oh, thank you.
I got a hug.
Fuck you, internet.
No, she does. I don't know. Did people actually think she was good? Like
People love her as Storm, and I don't understand what. Okay, so
Money.
first of all, let me explain that I'm not saying that Halle Berry is a bad actress. I love
Right.
Halle Berry as an actress. She's amazing, but as a superhero, she needs not to do it.
Yep.
Not that she couldn't. It's just that every time she does it, they write her for these ridiculous roles, put her in these ridiculous spots where she's
robotic
pretty much
shit.
shit.
What was it?
And then on top of
And
it,
her
for the
acting
characters
ability
that
was-
she's supposed to be portraying, she can't portray them correctly.
Yeah.
Not
was
her
the-
fault,
what was
but
the
she
X-Men?
just doesn't suit. Like, for instance, X-Men. She's Storm. In all of that movie, the most she was able to do as Storm was what? Conjure up some lightning and hit somebody?
Yeah,
But she spent the entire movie getting bitched.
Yeah, because in one
And
movie.
she'll take like 5 minutes to charge up a lightning bolt.
Yeah. That's
Exactly.
what I'm saying, yeah.
Like, you've never seen Storm take time like that to do anything. The only thing that has ever brought Storm down in the past to a point where she's been completely, literally bitched on ice is when her fear of small spaces came into play.
Yeah, it's just claustrophobic. Yeah.
But of course, there was that one time when she went completely insane and lost control, and then she burst out of like this small holding container. Granted, this really kind of maybe not canon because it was in the X-Men cartoon during the 90s when this happened.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they really count this as canon or not. I have to go back, revisit comic books to double check. But she burst out. She went fucking batshit crazy and literally was conjuring up like all sorts of fierce storms and shit and like shook Africa on its fucking head. And you can say whatever the fuck you want, but
No, I agree with you. She went fucking crazy.
okay.
My biggest complaint about the movie was it was trying to make something new out of something that was already existing.
You can't make Catwoman new.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
And it's just like everybody will watch like the Batman animated series or the original Batman movies where it was Michelle Pfeiffer's portrayal of Catwoman. It was like Selena Kyle, and we got this new type of cat thing is it was CGI. I'm like. It leads you to think, where's Batman on this? But it was trying to do something new. I was like,
Right.
it was total. It was like kitty litter. Literally.
How do I even start
Yes.
the badness of this movie? Like, now that we're back off of the subject of just...
The way she died and brought back to life. One.
Okay.
You talking about
Maybe it was
Returns?
something to pay
All right,
homage
well,
to
first
the
of all-
original Catwoman, like Eartha Kitt, maybe.
That's every time.
I was gonna say, first of all, that was them trying to revisit Returns with that one. It was stupider the way they did it.
What he did? Look, the movie is so bad. I don't even remember it.
Damn.
No,
That's
seriously.
how bad it was.
Like, if you asked me what the plot was, I could.
You want me to tell you what made
I
me
couldn't
remember?
even tell you what the plot was because they didn't even have a fucking plot.
It didn't make no
No,
sense.
so you want me to tell you what made me remember this? And I don't mean to be shooting out other internet shows on your show.
That's
But
cool,
I
what?
just recently saw an episode of Nostalgia Critic.
Oh shit.
Hats off to Awesome. But saw an episode of that, and he happened to do the Catwoman movie, and he was making fun of it so badly where he had all these other females dressed up as Catwoman and running around, and like all of them was supposed to represent like different people who played Catwoman, from the person who used to voice act Catwoman on the cartoon, to Michelle Pfeiffer, to the chick who played Catwoman in the old show with Adam West.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
She was a good one.
Maybe she was like Eartha Kitt. Maybe it was
You-
like
you
a
know
homage
what made her
to
good?
for Eartha Kitt.
Because technically she wasn't good as Catwoman compared to what she was in the comics. She was good as eye candy. Like, she had everything that suited. She had the body for it. She had
That's what I'm
a
talking
she had a
about.
good personality for it.
I was still
And
a
I
little
like the way
kid.
she,
It was
and
like-
everybody always remembers classically how that chick used to roll her tongue when she pronounced P and R words.
You're the black
It
girl,
was
yeah.
just beautiful.
But that show was just entertaining. It was corny, but
It was the corniest entertainment in the world,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
Yeah, everybody
including
loved
that
it.
stupid ass movie with the shark repellent.
Wow, the 1960s
Shark
Batman.
So,
Yes.
Catwoman. Never should have happened.
It never
Should
happened.
never been
Never happened
considered.
at all.
It's fiction.
It never even-
It was
It was a bad nightmare.
Yeah, there we go. We was in a dream world.
Charles
It's
Xavier,
a Twilight
beams in their
Zone.
heads,
It was a
and
Twilight
then-
Zone.
Yes.
Catwoman never should have happened the same way that, well, me being born probably shouldn't have happened.
Wow.
I ruined people, and this ruined the world for me of superhero movies. It did for a while. It fucking...
The game was
I
horrible.
think you're
Not
a
that
beautiful
X-Men-
accident, Mr. Christian.
just call me either K&D or Sergio with the hood.
Sergio with the hood.
So
Sergio with the hood.
Come on, your daddy fucked around, didn't pull out. Big deal. That's like
Well,
that's
and
like
whoa,
most
whoa,
black
whoa,
people
whoa, whoa,
nowadays.
whoa. And his explanation, I was on purpose, but somebody else between my other two siblings was the accident. And I'm not gonna put that out there because.
All right,
there
let's
are
go on
already
to the
issues.
next one.
But yes, next thing.
Last
that
one. You wanna talk
Never
about the
should
last
have
one?
happened.
This is the last one of a movie that
man.
should never happen.
Man, I'm not gonna talk much about this one, people, because this is one that I actually haven't seen, and according with these guys keep telling me, I was very lucky.
He was lucky.
Okay.
The
And
name of
that-
this movie is RoboCop, and we're not talking about the classics. Oh no,
Oh,
because
classics
we went
was
through the
great.
classics. The only one out of that trilogy that I would have said never existed, 3.
Yes,
Come on.
I
As much
agree.
as I love the old
I-
RoboCop series, and I could still watch 3, I would just watch it just because I would be ripping the shit out of the movie.
Yep.
But
But we're not talking about those.
Yeah.
in retrospect, I'm guessing that 3
No,
has been
no
10
one-
times better than this one.
It wasn't terrible. It was just so mediocre and not special that I just forgot the movie as soon as it was over.
All right, this is what you get from the old ones. The old ones, you got a guy in a robot suit. Still acts like a guy. This one, you got a guy in a robot suit, acts like a fucking robot.
Yeah, that
There was-
they made a plot around it, but
That's
it was
what
still,
they
yeah.
try to make him seem
But-
like he's no, we can control you. But in the old one, he took control as quick as hell.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I mean, in the old one, it was always him struggling against his his programming to use his humanity to actually make
Right. But this one
the
didn't do it
correct
until the
decisions as a
end.
cop.
This one didn't do it closer to the end.
So this was like you spent the whole movie watching him being a robot,
Being
until-
control bitch, pretty much. That's
I mean,
pretty much that's all I got.
but the
If y'all disagree, please tell
But
me.
that was
if
the
you disagree.
essential plot of RoboCop was the fact that he was always struggling to keep his humanity.
Yes,
Like,
but this one made him more of a bitch than
Wow.
him trying to control his humanity.
wow, I probably already have been bored with the movie 5 minutes in if that was the case.
Now, I will say this. The suit did look kind of hard, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It seemed
The
like
suit did look kind of hard.
yeah,
this-
it was like this gunmetal black.
Like, right, that was kind of
With
hot.
the red visor.
I would say that was kind of hot.
Okay, now I did notice something from a lot of the trailers and stuff that I was watching and some of the movie postings and stuff when they were showing like pictures of them. I noticed that the armor didn't look as heavy, like it was a
Yeah,
lighter
it was like a
armor.
light armor.
yes.
Okay, so was he still tanking hits though?
Oh no, he was much more mobile, more
Yeah,
fast.
Well,
I mean-
no, he was still slow and clunky, but he wasn't as clunky as the old one.
Yes.
Yeah, like the old ones.
But was he?
And
I
the
can't
old
do the
one,
robot walk
but the
sit
old
down,
one
too.
had this really strong handgun that just demolished everything.
Oh yeah, they had
This one-
all
this
his
one-
weapons were the shit if you remember.
This one had like a little Glock looking like motherfucking shit.
Yeah, but he used other weapons he brought into battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
he had a Glock.
It wasn't a
He had
Glock,
a fucking
but
Glock.
just imagine a Glock being shot other than a revolver.
Yeah.
And the old one looked like a revolver, kill you one shot. This
Yeah, it
one
was this
more like-
giant, like.
So this is like
Hand
Springfield
cannon.
Beretta.
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Springfield
I
Beretta.
like the black armor. It seemed like it was the same thing like the first Batman Begins movie where the Hummer was
Are we
not
really
the
gonna-
color,
wait,
and it was kind of like because it doesn't come in black.
Kenny, you are breaking rule number 367 of my apartment. Thou shall not speak of that shitty ass Batman trilogy.
We'll
No,
talk
it's just
about
like
that next time.
Yes, yes.
But back
But it's
to
just like the
RoboCop.
black.
Yes, back to
Wait, you're
RoboCop.
talking about Nolan? Or are you talking about
No, it's just a reference how things go like in terms of black is better.
Okay,
It's
well,
just
that's a different argument.
Yes.
altogether.
Oh,
See, yeah, we're
that's a subject for
Yes.
another episode.
Yeah.
yes.
we'll talk about that next
That's
time.
a debate episode.
That's on top of the list.
Or you guys can vote on it and see if I'm just being an asshole or if maybe I'm valid somehow.
Now,
But-
if you're talking about Christian Bale's forced Batman voice, I agree with you, but
That's one thing. But
I'm
that's not all.
Batman.
But that's not all. But you guys are getting off subject.
But I'm Batman.
Stay on subject. 'Cause I
Yeah.
want to hear and learn more about this shitty movie known as RoboCop.
Oh yes, it's
But
just
I'm
like they
light-skinned
saying black is better. They saying black is better. It's just like it's like the transition. Like once you see Batman, is the template of all
Didn't
superheroes.
we just say we were
black.
getting off of that?
Well, yes, but he talking about the same thing with
It's-
RoboCop.
Yeah, it's black. We talking about black.
Black is power compared to people.
It's like
watching.
I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all.
So look, I'm light skinned, y'all black. Guess who they gonna notice more?
I'm just gonna take a moment to point out that he just made that old ass '90s reference and nobody said anything. Nobody said nothing.
No, nobody said nothing.
Cause I'm black,
We
y'all. Cause I'm black, y'all. Cause I'm
That
blackity
ain't-
black.
Look, you're supposed to let them say that, okay? So you just
Yes.
ruined it for the people out there. Sorry for his
Yes.
I mean,
you know, it's okay.
Sid, half of them don't even know. Half of your audience wasn't born when that reference was a thing.
That's probably one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You got a handful.
Fuck you.
It's okay, PMK.
But yeah,
Okay.
back to RoboCop. RoboCop,
Mhm.
in a retrospect, the writing should have never happened.
Yeah.
The graphics was the shit. I agree.
The movie wasn't terrible.
It wasn't
Just
terrible.
mediocre and
The writer
forgettable.
should have never wrote it.
It could have been more.
That's what should never happen. The
Yeah, it was
writer.
forgettable.
So, are we in agreement that this one might be the one trope where it's, if it were redone with better writing,
Nope.
but still used with some of the same quality
Nope.
that it had in the movie? That
No.
Yeah, the quality was nice.
It would have done.
It was just a
the
forgettable
writing.
story.
If they would have changed the writing to almost the original, how it actually went down. Yes. But
It was
the new
forgettable. It was forgettable.
Wow.
film- yeah, it really is
So,
forgettable.
Would it
so
be a
you know
sequel?
what's gonna have to happen now is that one weekend you're gonna have to come over here, force me to watch that movie, so I could give a proper opinion about it.
And I will record that while he's watching the movie.
We're gonna do a
Yes, we are.
we're gonna do a reaction to I Watch RoboCop.
Yes, we are. It's gonna be awesome.
Fucking blow my brains out now.
What we got? Hold on. Yeah.
We probably got some time left.
Can we do some more time?
We got
We
we got seconds left.
All right.
So
We're gonna end it like this. Let us know your opinion on Catwoman, RoboCop, and X-Men Origins. And for the next movie topics, we can either do Hitman or we can do all Batman. I'm
and
probably gonna
telling
say
you now,
I'm probably
if we
saying
do
we do
Batman, if we do Batman, I'm telling you now, I'm ripping it apart. Not because I'm a hater, but because there's a lot of things in that movie series that does not compute, and everything jumps in each movie. So it's a sequence of shit that happens. And I will tear it apart because I'm a huge Batman fan in the comics, and I know Batman.
All right. Thanks for joining us for Light Talk. Down in the comments, submit topics that you want us to talk about. You know, movies, comics. What else we got? TV shows, video games.
Even if there's something interesting in the world, something maybe like a piece of technology.
or
That's always a nice
Or
little subject. Brought to
even-
mind.
or presidents. You know, some presidents
election.
should have never happened. Fuck the election.